Did you know that the financial system you were born into was specifically engineered to keep you spending money you don't have? Not as a conspiracy theory, as a documented business model. The average American carries over $6,000 in credit card debt. The average interest rate on that debt is currently 24%, and the minimum payment structure on a $6,000 balance at 24% interest is designed to take you, if you pay only the minimum, 17 years to pay off. 17 years. That is not an accident. Here is how the trap was built. In 1968, the United States government passed the Consumer Credit Protection Act, a law that was publicly positioned as protecting consumers from lenders. What it actually did was legitimize the minimum payment model. Before this, most lenders required significant portions of debt paid monthly. After this, banks could legally set minimum payments so low that the principal barely moved. The result? Debt that compounds faster than most people can pay it down, and a financial system that profits more the longer you owe. The credit card industry made $163 billion in interest and fees in 2023 alone. $163 billion. From people who believed they were using a convenience tool. But the financial trap is only half the story. The deeper trap is psychological. Credit card companies employ behavioral psychologists on their design teams, not to help you manage your money better, to help you spend more of it. Here is what they designed. Mechanism 1. Pain of payment removal. Paying with cash activates the insula, the part of your brain associated with pain. Tapping a card or phone activates nothing. You spend an average of 47% more when you pay with a card versus cash. Mechanism 2. Reward conditioning. Points, cashback, miles, these are not benefits. They are behavioral conditioning systems that reward you for spending, training your brain to associate purchases with pleasure. Mechanism 3. The minimum payment anchor. When you see a minimum payment of $40 on a $1,000 balance, your brain anchors to $40 as the relevant number, not $1,000. Studies show that showing any minimum payment causes people to pay less overall than when no minimum is shown at all. 3 psychological mechanisms, all designed by professionals, all working on your brain simultaneously, every time you use your card. Now here is what the people who escape this trap understand. Wealthy people use debt differently. The financial behavior that separates wealthy people from everyone else is not the absence of debt. It is the type of debt they hold. Robert Kiyosaki, author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, described it this way. Poor people have debt that takes money out of their pocket every month. Rich people have debt that puts money into their pocket every month. The same mechanism, debt, used in 2 completely different ways. One builds wealth, one destroys it. The credit card you use to buy things that lose value instantly, depreciating assets, is the wealth destroyer. The mortgage on a property that earns rental income greater than the payment, appreciating cash-flowing asset, is the wealth builder. Same word. Debt. Opposite outcomes. Here is the hardest truth of this video. The system was not designed with your financial freedom in mind. It was designed with your financial participation in mind. And participation, active, continuous, emotionally conditioned participation, is exactly what you have been delivering. Not because you are weak, not because you are irresponsible, because you were never taught that there was a system to understand. You know now. Here is your first move. This week, look at every debt you carry and classify it as one word: consuming or producing. Consuming debt, credit cards, car loans on depreciating vehicles, personal loans for things you no longer own. Producing debt, mortgages on cash-flowing properties, business loans that generate more than they cost. The goal is not to eliminate debt. The goal is to eliminate consuming debt and strategically hold producing debt. That single classification changes how you see every financial decision you will ever make. Subscribe to Mindshift Facts Official, because now that you know the trap exists, the next video is about how to build the door out. Comment below, are you carrying consuming debt, producing debt, or both? No judgment, just clarity. That answer is the beginning.